The BANTS Avenue is partnered by
Hi, my name is Emmanuel, and this is the BANTS Avenue podcast show. On this channel, we talk about trending issues, societal issues, politics, entertainment, anything trendy. You'll get it on this platform. So if you are interested, please subscribe to the channel. Today, I have a nice guest here with me, a beautiful and young lady. Her name is Amazoe. So the topic is it good to stay in an abusive marriage? Is it good to stay in an abusive marriage? So I have my guest here. Welcome, Mama.
Thank you.
I'm looking nice. Hey, Charlie, what have you been eating?
Normal Ghanaian food.
Yeah, show me the way so that I can also eat some. So the topic for today is it good to stay in an abusive marriage? For me, it's good. Depending on one or two things. But I don't know you. I don't know about you. What do you think?
Is it good to stay in an abusive
Marriage, yeah.
Okay. It depends. Yeah. So let's take, for example, if you are in the marriage that hasn't been long, like let's say for a month or two, then you realize he's being abusive. There are no kids in there, so you can leave. But if there are kids, I think it would be a bit hard.
Why? If there are no kids, you said for better or for worse. Why are you running away? Well, then when it was better, you were there. When it's getting worse, why do you want to run away?
You don't want the person to be dead.
You are not going to die. Maybe if I will beat you, I won't beat you. That
Really? So when? Because beating person, it can lead to internal bleeding and that stuff. How will you know?
You know, sometimes too, it's not intention or it's not intentional for your husband to beat you. Maybe you do something the person doesn't like, and that makes him angry.
Are you my father to be beating me?
But if your father can beat you, it means I can also beat you.
You can't. You don't have that right. You know, this Ghanaian society has it that he has paid the bride price, so he can choose to, or I'm all yours.
That's how it is. Yours. Because your father was doing your job as a father, taking care of you, and now I brought money. I paid for your bride price, right?
How much did you pay?
How exactly the amount your dad or your mother charged me?
That means it's not even worth it.
Who said it's not worth it? If it wasn't worth it,
the amount they will charge, probably it's going to be like Akosra is 1,000 cedis. Why are you going to take? Are you selling the person?
No, they are not selling. But what I'm trying to say is, some of them they take more.
Yes, because they want
where
you
I'm
to
from,
cherish.
if you are not lucky, they can take you like 2 or 3 cows.
Yes.
So if after paying for that 3 cows and I take you home and you misbehave,
paying for that 3 cows wants to tell you something, that I'm really precious, and you shouldn't be laying your.
So if you are precious, it means you have to do what you want.
Not that. To err is human. Everyone makes mistakes. So I'm not perfect. You are not perfect. So why is it that when you make mistakes, I can't also beat you?
Because you can't beat me. If you are stronger than me, then you can beat me.
Fair.
No, I'm not even. How do I even put it? I'm not even supporting the idea of men beating women. But for me, you can correct them by not beating them. And there are some ladies too, when you beat them, that's what they like.
Oh yeah, you know, everyone and whatever they choose to. But it's not even right. Because the beating in marriages is very, very serious, and it ends a lot of people's life. It's really getting serious, and it has to be addressed, because you can't beat the person as if the person is a slave. Yeah, you are married. We fell in love with each other to get married, and in this case, you are beating me because you feel like I made a mistake. It's not right.
It's not just a mistake. Maybe you cheated on him.
Cheated? Who cheats more than men in this world?
I don't want to say anything, but I don't know where you got this narrative from that men cheat more than women.
It's true.
How did you know?
Men are like that naturally.
Yeah.
They'll even be working with you and they'll see another woman and they'll turn and watch.
Me, I don't turn.
You don't turn? Oh, then lucky for your woman.
I don't turn. But sometimes I want to turn, but my mind will tell me, hey, you have a wife, you have a girlfriend.
You know, it depends. If the man has self-control, it's really, really good. But a lot of men, they don't have that.
I get it.
So let's take it as if there are kids in their marriage and you have a little girl of 2 years and your husband beats you. You can leave, yes. But let's take it on this side. When you leave, who is taking care of the baby?
The man.
The man. You are no longer in his house, so how is he doing that?
You mean if the lady takes the kids away?
Yeah.
She will go and work and feed the children.
Why is it supposed to be so?
But why do you have to also leave? Because when you are in my roof, that's when I get money and feed you.
Okay.
But if you leave and maybe you
are being abusive, I should still stay.
I will change.
Till when?
Till the time I realize you also change.
I believe you can't change anyone.
It's true.
So if he has decided to change, he will. So I can't say I'm going to change my man because he beats me. It's never going to be possible till he makes up his mind. So if he's abusive, I feel like Ghanaian society is not being fair to women because whenever you leave, they intend to see you as the bad person.
Yeah, you girls are always the bad person.
We are never the bad people.
Same way you are saying men cheat a lot. Same thing.
We are never the bad
you see,
people.
And the thing is, society makes it look like men are not good.
They are not. Because let's take it as if a lady's leak come out. No, a sex tape comes out. There are two people involved in that video. But why is it always seen as if the lady is the one who is not well trained, who is not disciplined or something?
Do you know why they bash the lady more than the guy?
Why?
You see, women are precious. And we don't expect you.
So you men are not precious.
You see, we see men to be, sorry to use this word, like animals.
Okay, that's why I said you cheat, because
I don't agree to that. let me continue. You see, women are precious, and we don't expect them to be doing just anything. How do you have sex? Record it. You didn't think that maybe the person.
You don't know where the mastermind came from. It should come from the man.
So good. The man brought the idea. You didn't sit down and notice that
a
time will come. This guy will leave me, or I'll leave the guy. The guy will be hurt, and he will leak the video.
So if you are hurt, you have to hurt others too.
If I'm hurt, I don't care about anybody.
Really?
Good.
Then you are heartless.
I'm not heartless.
You are.
If you are hurt, how do you care about somebody who is somewhere?
Yes,
you are hurt, so you don't care about
that video. Have you come to think of it? What will my parents think? How would they feel?
How did you feel when you left me and I was heartbroken? You didn't feel anything. So you also don't deserve any sympathy.
Recover from being heartbroken.
I have to lick it, then you become more famous.
Famous? In what sense?
You become an influencer.
Being criticized by people.
Society.
The hands will be pointing at you.
If I get heartbroken, I can't speak for myself. But if I lick it, the whole society will talk for me.
They'll talk for you.
On my behalf. They will bash you and I'll be happy.
That will make you happy.
Yeah.
Someone going through pain, someone you once loved, then you never ever loved her.
So why would you tell somebody through hell you are going to stay with the person, you leave the person? Why? Why would you do that?
It happens. Circumstances, things happen.
So let's put it this way. Maybe in a relationship or in a marriage, the guy is losing interest for the wife, and he doesn't know how to tell the girl, or maybe because there are children in it, he doesn't know how to say it. So he will be rather beating the lady.
Because he's losing interest.
You know, there are some people, if they want to do everything for you to leave their side. They get it. And like I said, I don't support that thing. But if you tell me if I beat you, that's what I want, I'm cool.
Because you are losing interest. You have to be beating that person. Why not communicate it? It's a two-sided.
And you know how all this thing comes about? Some of them, maybe when they were having an affair with this person, they didn't love or like them.
Okay.
And the pregnancy came. So as a result of anger, after giving birth, he would decide to do everything to you.
But I feel like love grows.
Yeah, that one is true.
There are people who get married to people they don't love, but later intend to love with them, fall in love with the person because sleeping on the same bed each day, doing things together, you start to love the person.
Yeah.
So if you got pregnant and you think you are not interested, but you have to get married because maybe your parents are forcing you to, why don't you just tune your mind that, okay, let me just see if something good will come out of this relationship? Why keep the hatred and make it look like she forced you to have sex with her, to impregnate her and start beating her up or maltreating her?
Maybe I was not ready.
Then you don't have to have sex with anybody.
You will come there because that's another topic for another day. Because so this is the BANTS podcast show, and what we are talking about is it good to still stay in an abusive marriage? That is what myself and Amazon we are discussing here on the podcast show. So if this is your first time, please subscribe to the channel. So Amma, do you think, let me use myself for instance, do you think I'll invest money or maybe I'll go for loan to get married to the lady that I love so much, bring her home, then I will start beating her?
Okay. Nice question. So do you know men can pretend a lot?
So you think
Yeah.
I will...
Some people can pretend. Let's take, for example, maybe you come to propose to me and I don't agree. You do everything in your means to come. There are people who pretend to have cars and things just to get a woman's attention. And she has stressed you, so eventually you want to pay her back. So that's all you do, beating her up just to feel like now you are the man, you're in charge. So it happens. People do that. And there are other people, naturally, they are abusive. Let's say the father was also abusive to the mother. So he feels like it's a normal thing to do it. Oh, my father used to beat my mom. She didn't say anything. So probably my wife will also feel like it's nothing. So it happens like.
But why would I even bring a car, show off money, and you yourself as a lady, you won't do your background check to know if this guy is real or this guy is not real?
You know, most women like money. I love money myself. So bringing all those things, if the woman is a materialistic person, she'll go in for it. She'll just fall for it easily. But if someone who is really up to something, someone who wants something for herself, who wants a future, she will be like, no, I have to get to know this guy more. Yeah. Some people are desperate. Let's take example, a lady who is 40 years old wants to get married because the parents are stressing her out. Her age, she feels like she's growing up. So she has to find someone. And a man turns up with all those things. She feel like, oh, he's reliable. He can take care of me. So she'll just fall for it, go in because she just needs it. And fall in the hands of a devil or a Satan because you men are devils.
But 40 there, you will surely fall in the hands of a devil. Because from 20 to 30, maybe you didn't live your life well. And you ended up 40.
She was focusing on her education, work.
So you didn't focus on getting somebody you would love to
When
marry.
I get to 40 and I have money and everything, why should I get married? I should just stay single, find someone and give birth to it.
Are you a feminist?
Question for another day.
Yeah, very. But do you think they are still abusive? They are always saying abusive men. I haven't seen abusive women before.
They are.
Or do you have some there?
No,
Because we
I
have
haven't
other
said.
ladies or women who beat their husband.
It depends.
Just that you see, when it comes out like that, society won't believe it.
It's not true.
Who said it's not true?
Because we feel like you men have the upper power.
No. When you come out to tell people that you beat me, it will be funny.
Yeah,
How can
we
your
won't
wife beat
even
you?
believe
You
it.
see?
Yeah, true.
But if a guy beats a lady, that one is true.
Yeah, because
Because
we
society
women-
supports women.
No,
Who
not
said
on
no?
every situation though. Because if a woman divorces,
Even the law doesn't protect men. Protect animals and women.
It does, but not in all scenarios. Don't deceive yourself.
Everything. The one thing cry they pain with the most cry. What you feel now or barabet and China crime and say Japan and see can't cry. Yeah, such a moment.
Yeah, for better for worse, you know, she's supposed to feel okay, comfortable. We were created to be comfortable, feel comfortable, live that life.
Men were not supposed to.
You were created to suffer. Yeah, for we to feel so okay on this earth. Yeah.
Men, yeah, bro. You know it's you. But to be very honest, for me, I haven't seen some before. Like abusive men, somebody beating their wife. I don't know. Because I haven't seen it before. Sometimes I don't believe it.
Okay, so my dad wasn't abusive, but I heard of them. I saw some growing up in the community. Okay. I saw some men doing that, and it was
which community?
Dansoman.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was like off, because why will you beat someone you think she's so little and can't retaliate? It's something very sad. Like, I think there should be a law that if a man is caught beating their wife, he should just be killed. Yeah, because
are you that heartless?
Yeah. On that, I will be heartless, honestly speaking. Because why will you beat her? Why don't invest that same energy on your fellow man?
Maybe man to man, they will beat him. But man to woman, he will beat her.
Then you're a coward. Yeah.
He's not a coward. But for me, I think a man will not wake up or just one day stand up to beat her wife.
Even regardless of whatever she does, you are not supposed to
beat her.
No. If you are responsible, God-fearing, if you have self-control, if you are disciplined,
you won't beat her.
No. Yeah. And sometimes I don't blame them. It's from the parents. Maybe his father was also abusive.
What if the father wasn't abusive?
Then he learns it by himself or something.
So the woman is making him learn.
We women, we are...
You are annoying.
Sometimes.
Not sometimes. You are all annoying. Not sometimes.
Sometimes, but you should.
You can be sweet. Now, for like 2 minutes, you are better. Why?
Yeah, it's normal.
It's not normal.
Even we women, we don't understand ourselves. But it shouldn't give you the chance to. If she's just pissing you off, you just walk away.
How do you walk away from somebody maybe you've loved or you've married for like 3 or 4 years?
Then you keep quiet.
How do I keep quiet and die?
Beat her for her to die and keeping quiet for her
to
feel okay.
When I beat you, you come back to your senses.
Oh, really? That's factory reset for you.
I watched a video and the lady was like, if your husband doesn't beat you, cry now, they don't love you.
That's, sorry to say, foolishness, because
really?
I don't see any love in you feeling pain.
That's what the woman wants. She is not you. You are not her.
You know, everyone should.
The husband slap her. Thank you, my
That's
husband.
what she likes. Okay.
Tomorrow, slap me again.
I'm ready to go to her funeral because it will be soon.
She has been married for like 5 years.
And she's okay.
She will not die.
Probably God is in for her. God is having mercy. I think when his mercy is done, she will be gone soon.
So, Amma, do you have any advice for people who are still in abusive marriage?
Okay, my advice for people in there is I think it's a procedure that you should follow. You shouldn't keep quiet. You should let everyone know he's abusive.
You see, not to cut you, but there are some people you love them so much and you don't want to lose them. So when they are hurting you, crying out, you don't want people to know. Some of them will rather stay in it than to leave.
Because they are scared of society, what people will say, what people will do, how people will behave towards them. But it's you. You are the one in it. You are the one who knows how you feel. You shouldn't let people dictate for you, honestly speaking. Yeah. Because they don't feed you, you don't feed them. So you should stay alive for yourself. And maybe your kids. You shouldn't think about what people are saying. Maybe they don't even have kids. They don't even know how it feels like. Yeah. So I don't think anyone should be silent about being in an abusive marriage because you love him. If he loved you the same way, he won't even try to lift a finger on you.
That's true.
So I don't think that's love.
That's true. Thank you so much,
You're
Amma.
welcome.
See, this is the camera. Give us your handle. Maybe any social media handle where people can follow you. So this is the camera. Look at the camera and say something.
Okay, so my Snap handle is at Jinagasu. Yeah. Or underscore Jinagasu, I think so. And my TikTok is at Gina.gasu. Yeah, so I think I'll be available there. So you guys can.
Okay, Jonah. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to have you on this show, and I must say you did well. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, guys, this is the end of our discussion. What we were talking about was, is this good to still stay in an abusive relationship or abusive marriage? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Share the link. Let your friends also come and watch and also share their thoughts in the comment section. My name is Ayamdo Emmanuel, and see you next time. Bye-bye.